He has
We're
survived.
back.
Welcome
Yes.
to today's stream. I'm Cinnia Antimony.
And I'm Nious Heiramond. It's been a weird time, isn't it?
Yeah, something felt off earlier. I can't really tell what it was though. Felt a bit odd.
Wonder what it was.
So, anyway, there was still something I wanted to talk about, right? That there's something I wanted to mention still about the video, but I didn't want to do it at the time because I didn't want to ruin the mood. But yeah, no, I love Honkai Impact very, very dearly, and I love the story a lot. I enjoyed most of it, and every like story has its ups and downs, right? So that's not an issue in itself. But earlier, and that really struck me, and I made me a little bit angry because inside the documentary itself, they were like talking about what like their sentiments were for the final part of the story. That you follow the growth of the characters for so long, and you see them overcome things, and you know that it's just an ordinary story, a relatable story. And I was sitting here, I was like, because here comes the reason why I hate Ai-chan so much.
Oh, okay.
She appears in the story kinda out of nowhere. They introduce... Well, they have an explanation for it, right? And whether you buy that explanation is up to you. But it's the final chapter, right? It's the final arc, and they suddenly introduce an entirely new concept that can cause new characters to appear in the story that has never really been, or at least maybe I forgot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like I couldn't remember anything like that being explained or like happening before. But they introduced this new concept which can spawn new characters from basically nothing. And suddenly we have Ai-chan there. And she's like this weird like conceptual character that can oversee timelines and stuff like that, and she can communicate with the player. There's a point where she acknowledges the existence of the player and that the player is moving the story forward, basically. And that's the time kind of shifts around the player, and that's why everyone can play out the story and experience the story. And that's where I quit the game. I played the first part of the finale and then I quit the game because you have this entire sentiment about, oh, these characters grow and we see them overcome stuff, and suddenly they introduce new characters who solve the issues for the main cast. And it's like I wanted to see how the characters whose growth we have followed for so long and that have overcome such ridiculous things as Honkai, I wanted to see how they solve the story, how they overcome this threat. And then suddenly there's Ai-chan, Hade, and the players without whom they wouldn't have won. They would have just straight up lost against Kevin.
Wait, hold on. So they Ai-chan for the sake of the story and suddenly make her important that they're gonna fail against Kevin if she wasn't in the story.
I mean, you have seen in the documentary that final boss scene, right? Where basically all the player names appear and they shoot the shield down.
Oh, so that's like a broken fourth wall, like in the end of Nier.
They do a Nier. They do a Nier at the end of the story, and yeah, if we didn't break the shield, they wouldn't have beaten Kevin.
What the fuck?
And that's kind of what broke it for me, because for me it was all about following the characters, right? And seeing how they solve it. And then they were not the ones who solved it, and I was so disappointed.
So they did the final ending of story dirty by introducing book instead of having a reasonable action.
Yeah.
Right.
The main
Is it
cast
just me or
basically
the-
just kept failing until they got help from outside forces that were introduced in the last chapter.
Oh, right. Is it just me or the room is getting hotter?
Huh, are you okay? Are you sure you're not... Guys, I think he's dying.
Well, the nosebleed was fine. I was told that in order to get this, so the people who are in the stream yesterday, in the Resident Evil 4 stream, I mentioned special guest that I wanted to do all of. And in order to pump him out, I have to take this thing. How do you call it? Alcohol, to take him out. And they told me to ease it up and drink it slowly, but yeah, I kind of just I kind of just chugged it.
Huh?
So
So in the what, 5 minutes we were gone, you chugged the alcohol?
yeah.
So remember when earlier I asked if you're just, you know, unlucky or if you're stupid?
Okay, so I do not defend myself when I'm okay, because whatever I do when I'm drunk is the responsibility that I have to face whenever I'm drunk. If that makes any sense, then thank you. If it doesn't, then great.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Okay, you know what? Let me just hold on. Before I start doing this, I written down a table of content that I wanted to talk about when I'm in this state. And okay, so hello everyone. The name is Noirs. My name is Noirs Heiramond. Nice to meet you all. I am the so-called alter ego of when Nious is completely shit-faced. So, yeah. How's it going, everyone?
Okay, so today you decided to bring in along Noirs.
Yes, and apparently Nious fought very hard to get me on stage because apparently I do a lot of damages whenever I'm drunk. So, right.
Yeah,
Which is not good.
I heard from other club members that Noirs is a force to reckon with.
Yes, because okay. I remember the first time I was drunk. One of the club members, or the numerous club members, we were talking about making stories, fan fiction to be specific, and then I just went full berserker on the story, and I started making up all these fanfic. But I hope no one recorded them, but I think they did. So,
maybe they wrote it down alone. You should have recorded them. Maybe Noirs could have read some for us.
I don't. Wait, did I have? Hold on. The notebook is very badly organized as I do. So.
I haven't
this
actually looked at
picture-
the time. I was told you can't have this guy around for more than half an hour or he starts breaking things.
Okay, so it's not that bad. Don't worry about things.
I don't trust you.
Don't worry, I don't trust
See,
myself.
only trust a person as far as you can throw them, and I'm not that strong.
Well, you see, if you just have that uppercut and then grab me by the leg and throw me out of the window, maybe.
I think you overestimate me a bit. I think you overestimate me a bit.
Hey, I'm very light, okay? I'm fine.
Maybe I can summon like 5 more Cinnias, like mini Cinnias, and then we can spin around like in that one sports. We just spin around and then we let go and hope that you fly out of the window and not into the wall.
What is this demonic rituals that you call alchemy? Jesus.
You know, alchemy has many creative ways for usage, right? And we already talked about this, right? We're not the best alchemists, and you probably shouldn't ask us about, you know, details on how to do stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I can try.
Right. Fuck. Hold on. What was I gonna say again? Let me just take one more swig. Maybe that'll clear my mind.
Should I stop him?
No,
I feel like it doesn't matter at this point.
We're in a control ground at the moment, and I have turned on a safety measure in which, after 45 minutes of when I started drinking, my internet will get cut out.
You have a safety measure for that?
Yes, I have a timer right now because I know that this is also the same thing for because I know that I won't be able to operate my phone when I'm in this state. So
wait, you won't be able to operate your phone?
No, I won't be able to operate the phone with to turn the hotspot or the Wi-Fi on. Because I don't know how to do that when I'm so the same thing goes with the router, and I don't know how to do.
You don't know how to turn it back on when it goes off?
Yeah, so I just go to bed, I guess.
You know what? I guess the measures you're taking are at least very impressive.
Like I have been warned multiple to not bring Noirs on the stage. Yeah, and I brought him up. Yay!
Well, you're only allowed today because it's funny day and also because you have parental advisory with you.
Swear to God, this is how they said before. I need parental care when I was up here because Noir is very detrimental to our content. So it's not good for everyone, including myself. And I've also been told that alcohol is not. And yeah, so I won't be doing this more times than I have to. God, swigging, what is this thing? Whiskey. How much is whiskey in percentage of alcohol?
It should say on the bottle. Isn't it like usually 60 or something? Correct
Oh, you
me
think
if
I can
I'm wrong.
read?
Oh, sorry.
Alcohol percentage. How do you spell percentage or percentage? 40 to 50%.
Oh, 42. Okay. So that's
And
still
I just chuck.
reasonable.
I just chuck half a bottle.
Huh? How do you like? I can't even like chug water like that.
No, I have a mug, and I just filled that up and then chugged that.
No, even if it was in a mug, I couldn't do it.
Let's
just
go.
If I take more than 5 sips, I feel like I'm drowning while drinking.
You know, the funny thing is, right? I need to save my time on this because I don't have time on stage before people cut me off.
Yes.
I remember one time, Noirs took the wheel when I was in a club, and when Nious woke up, he was 15 kilometers away from the club that he was in, without any signs of vehicles. Well, the guy does not know how to ride a bike or drive a car yet, and even if he knows how to drive the car, he would have been dead 3 years ago when that happened.
So
And
he just walked
yeah,
somewhere for like 15 kilometers
I think
to
that's what
nowhere?
happened. Yes. So
Oh my
so
god.
yeah. So don't fuck with me when Noirs is here, okay? Oh yeah. Also, I wanted one of the points. Like, okay, Nious is just a how do you say this? Sadistic person, because he written down this just to say it right here, and that is that he has done many works before, and one of the works that he has done before is. Oh wait, no, he didn't say it here. I just remember this. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't write that. He didn't write that down here. Never mind. He just. I think he wants to tell about this, but yeah, he won't let me until now. So essentially, is he wanted to tell people that she's actually worked in a Maid Café before, and he wanted to tell the whole entire. But he's too much of a pussy to tell it. I mean, there's not that many people watching. So I don't think it's gonna be clipped, so I think it will be fine. So he's gonna be pissed when he comes back and read this.
Clip it and ship it.
He's gonna be super pissed when he comes back, and that's the whole entire point. That is so fun. So he's working in Maid Café. And the story is this: when he was first got here and started to find jobs for the house and the apartment that he clearly cannot afford, he thought it was a good idea to take some of his dancing talents into place. Because for some reason he always learned how to dance alone in the middle of the night with headphones on for some reason, and he calls that expression overload or something like that. He tells that to himself. He even writes a diary about it. I can show you that diary.
No, you know what? Keep that diary in the drawer for now.
Oh wait, no, I can't find it.
He put it away. Good.
Yeah, he put it away. He knows I'm gonna mention about this.
He's smart.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he found a job in the cafe, which he did not know it before. And well, when he got in, he saw all the maid outfit, and he was too late. So what ended up happening was he got hired before he could realize it, and he's just kind of rolled with it.
So he walked in, he saw the maids, and he said, "Yes, I guess."
Yes, essentially, and as it turns out, people really like an 180 centimeter tall human being that clearly looks like a full-grown man to be dressed in a maid outfit. And I cannot expose the word because I don't remember it, but as it turns out, he was the ace of the cafe when it happened. And okay, oh god, sorry, it looks like the internet is cutting off. I'm having phantoms.
Is it already time? Is it already time you cut yourself off?
I don't think it's a gradual process, but maybe because it's a very high hour at the people are using the internet a lot. But yeah, I need to get this quick before my internet cuts off and Nious take over and go to sleep. So, okay, what was that again? What did I talk about?
He was the top of the maid club.
Oh yeah, right. So, you know, in like Maid cafes, you have to do like the magic spells of making things delicious. What was the thing again? Oishikunare moi moi ki. I remember that thing because he practiced that in front of the mirror every single fucking day.
You know what? I will clip this and I will make this a sound alert.
Fuck you. he practiced that in front of the fucking mirror day when he was working on that job. And I swear to Christ, it is the most annoying. Anyway, he has to do like front desk work and also live performances. And yeah, those things are. And apparently he doesn't sing because he has like so okay, there are two ways who are the live concert people singing, the ones who
You cut off there.
oh sorry, what did I cut off?
Something about two people stage.
Oh yeah, okay, so like there are people who are on stage singing, or they are the already have music and just dancing to it, and you can kind of just act it out and say, oh, I can lip sync this, and he does that for most of his time during the work. And he was going to do this for a very long time, until one time when, why is there more people watching now that I'm talking about this story? What the
Yes, listen to this, everyone.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? We're being compassionate about something the music even cried during. Okay, Jesus Christ, and you're here talking about gossips, and now everyone is suddenly. Okay, what was that again? All right, so this one time, Nious was in the backstage. He was taking off the makeup after a long day, and apparently this one guest have gotten a backstage privilege, come to meet one of the idols inside the cafe, and wouldn't you know it, he's looking for and he walked in and started just having a chat with Nious. And at that point, Nious has two options to go to. He either break the guy's dream and start talking in complete deep voice, or pretend that Nious is still a female when it happened. And
so he thought you are a legit maid the entire time, while you were
yes.
lip syncing in your cute dress.
Yes, and I mean, part of the reason for that is because Nious wears, and it's just the upper picture, like the upper part of the face, and that's it. So yeah, and no one really recognizes it until that one guy who barged in, and because of that two decisions, Nious thought it was a good idea to do both at the same time. So took the picture, asked for the phone number, and then Nious just started talking in full deep voice. Pretend nothing happened, like nothing was in the wrong. Thank you for support, and just walked away.
Did he ever come back?
Nious never came back for the job ever again.
Oh, so Nious left, not the dude.
Yeah, Nious left. I don't know if the guy come back or anything, but the guy was distraught and then completely terrified after that. So yeah, that is one of the things that's talked about. And for the ones who are expecting the special guest, hello there, my name is Noir. I'm here for exposing Nious. And hey, who says that April Fools have to prank someone? Okay, you can prank yourself and that's still called April Fools. So isn't that a checkmate?
So my question is, do you still have that number? Or does he still have the number?
Where's my phone?
No, wait, you can't use your phone. You're stupid right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. I can't use my phone. I think I do have it in my contact list.
You added the guy's number to your contacts?
No, like okay. So the whole process of asking the number, he called me, and then I have to like press let's what was it? Not hang up. What was it?
Accept.
Pick up, accept, and then hang it up, and then add it as a contact in the phone
And you did that.
and show it to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't know they have to confirm.
Yeah, like you know how fans work, especially the ones who's just got backstage privilege. They really want to get every fan of 20 minutes. So, so oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Jesus.
Oh God, be careful.
No, I'm fine. And yeah, so I think because I never really call anyone other than you Discord or use like there's so many contact lists that I have and I just don't even know why I have. Like I have Instagram, I have Messenger, and there are people who uses Line and then there's Twitter, and like at some point I just turn off notifications. Screw it. If people are gonna get to it, they're gonna check the apps. I don't freaking care. So yeah. I don't know if it's still in my contact list. It is. But I think it is in it because I don't claim my contact list.
My God. Keep it as a
Yes.
memory, I guess. To your good Maid days.
This is going to be clipped,
So,
shipped, and then put online.
does that mean we can expect Nious in a maid dress one day?
Okay, here's the thing though. Once I've lost control of myself, picking up as news, it's gonna be bad, and he's gonna do everything in his power to never have this surface ever again. But I feel like it's definitely going to happen one way or another. So expect this in the near future, I think. Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. Maid outfit confirmed on Nious. And he's gonna dance for you too.
Oh.
Maybe
Wasn't
you
that
can
all
even
the-
ask for his number.
Oh yeah, fun fact. One of the requests that people have in cafes is actually to dance to Happy Decisive. Yeah, that's why I learned it. That's the first ever dance I've ever learned it. Yeah, it was.
You know
it
what I
was an
think of Happy
easy one.
Synthesizer?
What did you think about it? I forgot.
I hate Happy Synthesizer.
Oh yeah, right. You were talking about that before.
It's too
God.
happy.
What do you mean it's too happy?
It's too happy.
That's like the okay. So if you want to learn dance, and I know that Nia is going to teach you one way or another, the Happy Synthesizer is the best one you can go in because, well, it is easy both in notes and also in the tempo. So if you know how to sing it, the emotions carries on with it. It's not as hard as the complex move as the last dance I've learned was Addiction Evo. I don't know if you know that song.
I
But
might.
that song has a dance to it, and that is the hardest one I've learned yet.
Well, I am
and-
sure that there's other easy to learn songs besides Happy Synthesizer.
Or do you want to learn all the specialists from Persona? I can teach you that too.
Wait, is it that meme song?
Yeah, I know the dance there. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. You know what? This I would be up for. I want to learn that.
That song is like if you dance it in a club, people are gonna look at you in complete disgust. But if you dance it
Disgust?
somewhere else, yeah, because I've done it before. It was stupid. It was like, hey, Nia's know how to dance. Pick a song that he knows how to dance about, and you know, despite knowing half the songs up there, they're all like female songs and dances, which people are going to riot if I do. So I was like, yeah, pick a specialist from Persona. I was like, okay, yeah, and I just started doing it, and then people just started looking at me. I
You
was like,
did the
what the fuck is
proper
this?
specialist dance.
Yeah, I did the full motion
Holy
with
shit.
with the pilot glasses too.
You're such a meme.
I was in the center of the dance floor. It was great. I had a time of my life where people around me was like they're like blocking their faces with the menus and with their phones and shit. They're too embarrassed. They're so secondhand embarrassing.
I
that they just don't
believe people call that cringe.
Oh yeah, the new people these days are called a cringe, right?
The new people these days. Okay, Grandpa, back to your home.
Well, despite old, I'm very, very knowledgeable. Okay, I just said 2 big words on stream. Called little narrative dissonance. That's never been said.
Ah, yes.
Any
Be
other
proud of your
vocabulary.
narrative dissonance.
Yes, that is one of the proudest thing I ever do, I guess. Well, the other time is just sitting in my ass, listening to music and thinking, why? I could
And
do
dancing
better.
to
I don't
specialists.
want. Ah, yes.
So, then, Noirs, do you have any more words that you want to lose before we say goodbye for today?
I don't think I'm allowed to.
Great
Like,
words. Okay, then we get you back in the box. Back in the box with you, okay?
yay!
Yay!
In the box.
Anyway, thank you everyone for joining today. I hope you enjoyed the watch along, and don't think too much about Noirs and the bullshit he's talking, I guess. But yeah,
well-
now you had the chance to get to know him too. So
Great, fantastic.
okay.
Mm.
Everyone say good night, Noirs, and I wish you a nice rest of your day or night or wherever you are. Stay hydrated and healthy, please. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Gonna be a while before I come back again. See ya.
Good. Bye. Bye.